right, we are back live with the first class of the calf first class of the gray calf female division. First class of the gray calf female division. Showing gray Brahman females right now at the Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic. Glad you have joined us here today for the Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic. Ryan Salinas, glad you're here. Métis, I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right, Métis, but glad you're here with us. We are in Class 2 of the Gray Brahman Heifers. It is the first class of the Gray Brahman Heifers. This is January 1 through February. All right, had to move, had a little bit of, hey South Africa, glad to have you here. Had a little internet glitch there, but we are back live at the Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic. This is the first class of the gray females. First class of the gray females. Again, these are junior heifer calves, January 1 through February 28, 2018. We're here at the Brazos Valley Expo Center. Gray Brahman Female Show. Our judge, Dr. Craig Fontenot. Luis Salinas, thanks for joining us again. Where are you today? Where are you watching from, Luis? Again, if the judge is similar to what he was doing earlier, he is picking them in, pulling out his top placers, making a decision. Of course, he can always change his mind, but at this moment in time, it looks like Becker Livestock is sitting there in first with Miss 5H Raven. That's a JDH ELROY MANSO daughter. They had a very good show yesterday too in the bull show, Becker Livestock Services did. And so did the 5H exhibitors. So we have Peyton Herzog sitting in second at the immediate moment with Miss CBR Ellis, 653/7. We have the lovely Lauren Bolchik getting pulled into that third spot with a bullseye female. And then, of course, Derek Smith is getting pulled in next to her with a bullseye female. And again, the judge can always move these cattle around, make some different decisions. Mandy Chambers, watching on a Saturday morning. Glad to have you. You're on, back on us. Back with us on Saturday.
We'll go ahead and lead off this match. Orange team now. This place heifer name to look at it from the side. Our third place heifer is probably one of the smaller frames in the class. Just structure correctness and IPL femininity against the third spot. She just doesn't have the overall natural thickness and capacity for the heifer in front of her. The heifer right behind her, the fourth place heifer, didn't have the structure correct. We have to go ahead and straighten her up right behind the shoulders and behind that number correct the heifers in front of her. Another heifer that shows a lot of internal dimension, a lot of length of hip here. As we get further down in class, we just start to lose overall natural thickness and femininity. Going in hard to class. Very nice move from Great Brahman heifers. Thank you.
Raul Castillo is watching from Nicaragua. Let us know where you're watching from and what you think. Alrighty, we're getting ready to come. ¿Cómo estás, Raúl? We are getting ready to go into the second class. It is class number 3, but it's the second class of the gray females. Melissa, it's good to see you watching. Wish you were here, or maybe you are here. Maybe I just didn't see you yesterday. So right now we are in the class number 3, winter heifers. Winter heifers. This is November 1 through December 31, 2017. We agree with you, Tracy. Go Low. Low won the showmanship yesterday, Tracy, and she did an amazing job. If you guys didn't watch it, go back and watch that showmanship. It was really awesome. Low did a great job. Her heifer was a little happy to be in the arena, but she did a great job. Tyler, good to have you with us. Where are you watching from? O.W. Schneider. Oh, Deb, did you go home, or are you here in the Brazos Valley Expo Center with us? Let us know where you guys are watching from. Huge class here. Really, really big class. This is a really big class. It takes up 4 whole pages in our program. Speaking of program, we will be posting a program at the end of the show with all of the results, with all of the classes, all of the scratches, so you can watch and go on and see how you guys did. It's great for keeping track of points, for Register of Renown and show points. Reggie Rodriguez, glad you are here and glad you got to sleep in. Everybody needs a little beauty rest on occasion. So Reggie, in case you're just joining us, we are on the second class, but it is class number 3. They did not have a class number 1 in the gray females. So we are on the second class of the calf division, but it is class number 3. So let's just call it, we are on class number 3, gray division. Watching the show from the office in Tizamine, that is excellent. So glad you're there. Centro Genetica and Nutrition. We know that. That is a wonderful place in Tizamine. They take great care of your cattle, have all your cattle needs there in Tizamine, Mexico. I'm actually going to be there next week. Looking forward to it. Barry Smith, glad to have you join us, Barry. Popped in right on time. Barry, you missed just that first gray female class that we had in the calf division. Lori, you are cheering for Thomas Barker. We will see. Let us know when he's showing. Don't see him in this class, but we will see him later. Barry Smith of Bullseye Ranch. That is Bullseye Ranch. They're at the top of the class in the red shirt. Bullseye Ranch, we want to thank Bullseye Ranch again. They did a great thing. They had a showmanship clinic on Thursday. This is their second annual one. It was awesome. Really, really great. They had it for novice showmen. Anyone could come and attend. If you didn't have cattle even, and if you wanted to come from another country and attend that clinic, you could have done it. Last year we had some kids from other countries, even adults. So don't miss out on the Bullseye Ranch Showmanship Clinic next year here at the Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic. Brandy, glad to see you are here watching. Brandy just joined us. We're not sure where Brandy's watching from today. We're going to try to stay out of the way here, get really small. Try not to be in the way and cause problems for these cattle that are showing. Sarah, where are you? We haven't seen you. Are you here at the show, Sarah, or are you just watching live? If you're watching live, let us know where you're watching from. We're here live at the Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic. And we'd like to give a shout out to the sponsors that helped sponsor this event, Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic. That was Dietering Red Brahmins. You see their sign over there. Genetic Development Center, ST Genetics, and of course the local producers co-op here in College Station area. They have all of your farm needs. Alrighty, we had a little glitch there. Sorry about that, guys. We had a little internet glitch. The internet was a little bit in and out there. So, sorry about that. Barry Smith is watching from Burton, Texas. And Barry, it looks like if the judge is following what he has been doing, it looks like your heifer is sitting in the #1 spot here in Class 3. And this, again, like I said, is a huge class. So, sitting in the #1 spot, it looks like we have Miss BER 521. That's a Pablo 25/4 daughter.
The class 3 have very simple hands, so what we do is they keep these 5 or 6 in here for the next cut. We'll go ahead and squeeze these right here and bring the second half in, full 5 or 6, and we'll go ahead and judge the class down. Thank you.
Looks like he is splitting the class. So, does not look like he followed his pattern at this point in time. Mike just joined us. He is watching and waving. Thanks, Mike. San Manuel, Texas. San Manuel, Texas is the home of chorizo, huh?
In class 3, we'll have these contestants returning.
Mike De Los Santos is watching with us here, so glad to have him join us.
second heat.
All right, this was a heat. So sorry, guys. So that's what it was. Barry Smith, your animal was pulled first. This class is so large, they split it. It covered 4 pages of catalog. So those 5 that he pulled, 5 or 6 that he pulled, those are going to come back. And this is the second half of the class. The judge will be pulling from here, and then he will go and judge those finalists. So class number 3 here at the Brazos Valley Expo Center, it is going to get split. Class number 3 is a really, really large class. It is the winter heifers, November 1 through December 31. Remember, everybody, that we will be posting class sheets at the end of the event. We're doing that kind of to help out so people can see how many were in a class, how many cattle showed. They can keep track of their points if they would like to. I think it'll be really helpful for everyone. We're going to be doing that for all of the domestic shows as well as the international shows, just so you can see who won what in the classes. Make sure you like our Brahman Journal Facebook page. We need all the help we can get, guys. Get your friends to like it too. We will be posting, as we did yesterday, all of the division and reserve division champions, as well as grands and reserve grands. If you're watching and you know someone who has cattle here at the show and they're at home, make sure you let them know they can watch too on the feed. We will be live feed all day long of the open show, hoping to do the junior show. Again, we are in the second heat of class number 3, Gray Brahman females here at the Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic. Glad to be here for you guys. Hope you're enjoying watching the live feed. So this is the second heat. We cut the class in half. This is the second group. When we finish with this second group, I'm sure he'll be pulling his top 5 or 6 and then put the top 5 or 6 from that first heat in with the second heat, and there we go. So, Dr. Craig Fontenot is our judge, and we're here in class 3 of the gray Brahman female heifers. Alrighty. Glad to see everyone here. Looking like we have a really nice group of heifers here that are getting pulled to come back into the next. These are getting pulled out of the second heat. This is the second heat. All of the cattle look really great. If your cattle are exhibiting here as Brahman breeders, you should be very proud of yourselves. You guys have done an amazing job. The cattle look really, really good. Great looking cattle here from a variety of breeders. Variety of breeders represented here.
On class 3, returning that jury, we have number 509, Bullseye Ranch.
All right, we're bringing back in the cattle that were pulled from that first heat. They will join these cattle that are pulled from the second heat. And we have class number 3 well underway, split into 2 heats. Barry Smith, there you go, right there. Bullseye heifer walking in. We agree with you guys. These cattle look amazing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 head were brought back. Very large class. 12 were brought back to show. We have a variety of breeders and showmen. We have Schulte Cattle Company here with us. Becker Livestock Services. Carrier Cattle Company. We see La Muneca in the arena here. We have Herzog Cattle. We have Bullseye Ranch. A lot of different breeders and ranches represented here today. If you're just joining us, we are on class 3. Class 3 of the gray Brahman female. We have already done the calf champion of the red Brahman calves, and now we are on the gray Brahman calf division, and this is class number 3. We have one more class prior to division drive. Let us know where you guys are watching from. Let us know what you think. Dr. Craig Fontenot is our judge today. We've had a little in and out internet problem. If we continue to have that, we will find better Wi-Fi internet. But stay with us today as we are doing the entire open show here at the Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic, Brazos Valley Expo Center. If you're in the area, come out and see some of these great Brahman cattle. Bryan, Texas, Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic, second largest Brahman show of the year. Sarah Lindley Allen, where are you? Are you here or are you at home watching? Again, these are the top 12. Top 12, believe it or not. These are just amazing. But we had to split this class into heats. They split it into heats. They took the top 6 from the first heat, top 6 from the second heat. We have 12 head of cattle in this class. And if the judge follows his pattern, he will typically pick his very first place animal and pull it. So we will know shortly who the winner is of this really large, very competitive calf class. Again, class 3, gray Brahman females. This is the calf division. We are looking for class 4 next, and then division drive. Watching the judge, seeing what he's looking at, what cattle he's taking a second glance at. as Dr. Craig Fontenot makes his decision. Looking back and forth. Giving a second look to a couple of these heifers. Looks like he is pulling this red-tinged heifer. Red-tinged heifer coming into the number 1 spot. So, an entry of HOLLIS Deckerts, Ms. J.H. Rosetta, 56/7. That is a Mr. V8 458/7 daughter. She's so far sitting in the first spot, but as we mentioned, the judge can always change his mind.
structurally correct. We're on, putting everybody else on this in. A lot of fitting, just very high quality female. The next effort comes in. Big enough clubhouse overall capacity, some dimensions, some other they have in front of everybody. But I think it's very structurally correct. Shows a lot of feminine and what we call get test. We get to the other end, probably one of the largest frame members in the class. We like to just go ahead and get a little bit more femininity up front, stretching them down a little bit. But a very high quality group of members all the way down. Very impressive group of great Brahman members. Thank you.
Yes, Josh. Josh, Isaac was in the ring, and it looks like, let's see. It looks like Isaac made the cut. Let's listen.
Third place, 497, Same Bird Dog. Fourth place, 509, BLUEBONNET. Fifth place, 508, Henry Shepherd. Sixth place, 668, BLUEBONNET. Seventh place, 505, Michael Murray. Eighth place,
I'm looking to see. Yes, he was. He was in third. Little hard because the book is spread over 4 pages. So congratulations, Josh. He was third. That's awesome. Huge class too. It was 2 heats. So really, you guys should be very proud. That's exciting. So the winner of that last class, that was class number 3, was HOLLIS Deckert's entry. That was the Miss J.H. Rosetta. Then in second place was Jamie Durst. Oh, sorry if I'm reading the names wrong. Lady MME Manso, and that was a JDH Mr. Monroe Manso daughter. Then we are looking for Isaac's information. We have to flip through a bunch of pages here. Not sure we have his info on this book. But again, Josh, congratulations on Isaac's 3rd place out of a huge class. We're now in class 4. Class 4 of the Gray Brahman females. Alrighty, we are on class 4. Class 4. Lisa, missed you yesterday. I was hoping you maybe would be coming, maybe today. Lisa, are you coming out today or are you staying home watching? We have Lisa that just joined us. So we're here at the Brazos Valley Expo Center, guys. This is class number 4. Class 4. The 4th class of the gray female calf division. After this class, we will be bringing back the 1st and the 2nd places from class 2, 3, and 4. We did not have a class 1. Now remember, we will be posting the class sheets at the end of the show, so you guys can get online. You can see how many were in the show, see if you got any points. This is our kickoff show, kickoff classic. First show of the year. Second largest Brahman show of the year. Houston Livestock Show is the only one that's larger. But another really important and large show is the ABBA National Show. ABBA National Show. That will be held this year in October at the State Fair of Texas. So come to Dallas for our ABBA National Show where we will crown our national champions. October 9 and 10 will be the ABBA National Show, and that will be followed by a super fun, great event, the ABBA International Field Day. The only reason why it's called International is because the International Committee puts it on, so international guests are invited. Domestic breeders are invited. That will be held at Hart Bar Ranch. Hart Bar Ranch, October 11th, the ABBA International Field Day. Should be a great event. And these exhibitors are being very thoughtful of me and very forgiving because I'm kind of close and in their space as they show. V8 is in the building. Some great cattle here showing today. If you're not here right now and you are in the area, you should stop by and come to the Brazos Valley Expo Center and see us with all these amazing Brahman cattle. Again, Dietering Red Brahmins is one of the sponsors today and of the show, as well as Genetic Development Center, ST Genetics, and Producers Co-op. Let us know where you're watching from and what you think of the cattle. If you have any questions about Brahman events, let us know, or visit BrahmanEvent.com, where you can find out all about Brahman events in the area. And also international Brahman events, USA and international Brahman events. Of course, we are the Brahman Journal magazine. We are monthly. We have some magazines here. If you're in the area, you can swing by and pick up a magazine. We love the magazine too. Thanks, guys. So you can swing by, pick up a magazine. Also, you can subscribe online and get that magazine delivered straight to your door. We're going to go back and keep an eye on the judge as he judges these heifers in class number 4. Alrighty, so sorry about that. Okay, the link of our website, we will put that there in the comments, no problem. It is BrahmanJournal.com. BrahmanJournal.com. We have BrahmanEvent.com and BrahmanPhotos.com. So we will get that in the comments. And again, this is a split class, guys. Split class. So the judge this time around is pulling his top 5 or 6. Not sure how many he will pull. Thank you, Bobby. And we're going to be putting our Brahman journal. Misty's jumping in and joining us again. There we go. We have all of our website links right there online. Misty is joining us. We saw her yesterday. Maybe Misty's in the hotel room still watching, or maybe she is out here and just wants to jump on board and let everyone know what a great job we're doing. Thanks, Misty. So again, this is a split class. So if you have someone showing in class number 4 and you do not see them, do not worry. The class has been split. The judge is pulling his top animals, and then he will go back and shoot, and we will have the second heat. Gustavo Toro, how are you? Where are you watching from, Gustavo? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Gustavo, we want to thank you guys at Genetic Development Center and ST Genetics. We have been talking about you all day yesterday, and we will talk about you guys all day today. Gustavo Toro is with Genetic Development Center and ST Genetics, and he is over there working with that group, and they are sponsors here today. So they are sponsored. Hey, Misty. Okay, so back to Gustavo. ST Genetics, Genetic Development Center, they're sponsors here, and we just want to reach out and say thank you to Gustavo.
I was informed enough to keep our top 6 animals in here and we'll excuse the race.
All right, Gustavo will be coming out soon. Awesome. Gustavo, when you get here, come visit with me and you can tell me about Sexing Technologies, ST Genetics, and the Genetic Development Center and what you guys are doing. And again, thank you to ST Genetics and Sexing Technologies and Genetic Development Center for sponsoring. Hey Harley, you are in Gainesville, Florida. We wish you were here. Next year, make plans to come to the Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic. But glad you can watch it from Gainesville. There are kind of some moments you feel like you're right there with us because I'm right here in the middle of the cattle. The exhibitors are being great to me and very thoughtful. We're trying to stay out of their way, but we're really glad to be here. Here we are at Bryan, Texas, Brazos Valley Expo Center. Now coming in the ring, guys, is class number 4, the second section of class number 4. So if you didn't see your animals showing in the first section, it's because they were cut into the second section. They will bring back the top 12 between the 2 sections. Hope you guys are enjoying our online live video. Right there, Genetic Development Center. They are a sponsor. Dietering Red Brahmins is a sponsor too. Thanks, Gustavo. We really appreciate that. ST Genetics. Known all around the world. So we're excited. Gustavo's going to come talk to us for a while today. Woohoo! Okay, Harley, we'll keep studying, but you know, you can keep watching. And Harley, if you don't want to listen to me, you can just turn the volume down and watch the show. And then just turn it up when the winners are announced, and I'll let you know who they are and what the breeding is. And Harley, we know you're going to study hard and make great grades. What are you studying, Harley? What exam are you studying for? Pepe Bustamante. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Dónde está? Okay, let's get our boy Winston. I see Winston, Stacy. I'm going to be getting on Winston. Hello from Okeechobee, Florida. Glad you could join us. Excited about Pepe. Pepe's in the building. Pepe is watching live. And Pepe's in Mexico, and I will be there next week. There we go. There's Winston for you, Stacy. We'll let him know you gave him a shout out. Winston is in the mint green with Walter's Livestock. Yeah, that is. He's looking good too. And such a good showman, Stacy. Such a good showman. Angleton is watching us live. That is awesome. We really like how Walter's Livestock, they do a really good job and they kind of color coordinate their shirts. And I'm still not sure. I'm thinking it's mint that they're wearing today. So Harley, you have 2 animal science finals? Oh wow. Okay, well, let us not take up too much of your time, Harley, but you make good grades and we'll all be thinking of you. Thinking of you studying and taking your exams. Hola, Pepe. Oh, you have too much work, Pepe. I'm so sorry. Work is no fun. But we will be seeing Pepe in Mexico soon. I know. Pepe is a great breeder. Pepe Bustamante. Yeah, a great breeder. And Brynn, glad you could join us. Not sure where you're joining us from. Why aren't you here in Texas? I bet you're Georgia. Georgia's home now for you. Am I right, Brianna? Is it Georgia, Brianna, that you're living in now? Okay, from Georgia. Okay, I thought that's where you're living. Brianna, we have the lovely Brandolyn on a camera, as well as Kelsey. Kelsey's from Texas, and she's on a camera. And as I said, these exhibitors are being so kind. They're not mad at me for being right here in their space. Brianna, you had a niece born yesterday. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to send us a birth announcement to the Brahman Journal. So don't forget, Brianna, we need photos of your niece and a birth announcement for the Brahman Journal magazine. Dylan, Briscoe Gates Ranch, Webb County. You're checking your deer feeders and watching the Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic. How cool is that? Sorry you couldn't be here, but glad we can do this for you so you can feel like you're right here in the arena, actually. I have to say the Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic are the best people. They let us be in the arena. I'm thinking Brianna told me to have Brandolyn show me the photos. Love how those iPhones yep, exactly. Like how your phone thinks it's smarter than you are and tells you what the words you're trying to come up with. So again, we are in the second heat, guys. The second heat of the class number 4. Second heat. Dr. Craig Fontenot, our judge. Thank you, Martin. We really appreciate that. Okay, yeah, Brianna, I hate that when my phone decides it's smarter than I am. Sometimes it might be. But okay, our judge, Dr. Craig Fontenot, ABBA judge from Louisiana, doing a great job of sorting through these cattle. So he is going to pick 6 from this second heat. And Stacy, look, I think Winston got pulled. Oh yeah, Winston made the cut. We have Winston who made the cut. We have Becker Livestock Services with the lovely Kimberly making the cut. Kim Becker. We have Pasquale making the cut, and we have Bullseye Ranch making the cut in this very tough second heat. And we have another Bullseye Ranch branded animal. Faith is pulling in. And good to know. So we have our top 6, it looks like. Maybe more, let's see. And I'm sure Stacy's really excited because she's getting to see a lot of Winston right now with that really cool looking mint colored shirt, as he does a great job of showing.
Briefly, all the equipment, bring your cap.
Alrighty then. The awesome James Becker telling us where to put the cattle. We want to give a shout out to James for letting me be here in the arena. Thank you to the Bluebonnet Kickoff Classic. Thank you to our judge, Dr. Craig Fontenot, for not being concerned about me being in the arena. I'm glad to be here to give you guys a bird's eye view of the show. So we are waiting for, alrighty, we had a little glitch there. Sorry about that, guys. We had a little internet glitch. We're going to try to get maybe on a Wi-Fi. Yesterday we didn't have this problem. Must be too many people using the internet today. So we are back. We are in class 4. Sorry that we had that glitch, guys. We are in class 4. And class 4, this is the first heat and second heat combined. We're going to give a whirl after this calf champion drive, which will be coming up shortly, and see maybe if we do a little better on Wi-Fi. Every now and then we drop off, and we're sorry about that. But we always come back, and we will let you know. We will let you know how these cattle do. We will be posting, as we always do, champions and reserve champions. Really some tremendous breeders here represented. Great showmen, great genetics. Wish y'all could be here with us. Dr. Craig Fontenot, the judge here, sorting through this very large class, class number 4. Gray, Brahman, calf division. Division drive will be after this. Now, if you know people that are here in the stands, tell them they can jump on board and watch online, and they can join in the comments. They can have fun too, and they can let us know who they're rooting for. So even though they're here at the event, they can jump on in and join us and make some comments. Let us know who they like, who their favorites are. Alrighty, so text your friends, let them know if they're here. Come on, watch online with us. Then they can join in the conversation. We're hoping hoping Barry Smith is still watching. He's going to see some bullseye cattle being shown here. Oh yeah, bullseye's in the house. Again, we want to thank all of the great AJBA directors that are doing just an amazing job. They work hard. Brad Giesbrick. Brad, awesome to see you. Were you at the Reining Horse Show in Colorado? Everybody meet Brad. Brad is a good friend who has horses. You know, Harley, I can't tell you who got pulled from the first section, but if you look at those top 6, Harley, the top 6 in the class, they were in the first part. So we have 12 total. So Harley, I had a little glitch, and I know you're studying for exams, but these were pulled from the top heat. I think that V8 heifer is the cut. And then we go to the second section of this class. Again, we are in class 4. We are in class 4. It is the Brahman. Hey, Brad. We're so glad Brad joined us. Everybody, Brad is a new Brahman breeder. He is a horse person and an incredible horseman and trainer. Just, he rides reining horses, kind of like I do. Some of y'all have seen those photos in the magazine. But Brad is new to the Brahman breed, and we are welcoming him with open arms. So Harley, again, to answer your question, top six, starting at the top of this class, were the ones pulled from the first section. And again, we are looking at the top 12 from the class. Top 12. Starla, we're sorry you're missing the show. So we're looking at the top 12 from class 4. This is class 4. Very, very hard, very deep class, very competitive. Oh my gosh, I hope Stacy's still watching. Because Winston just got pulled into that #1 spot. Now again, if the judge is continuing to do what he has been doing before, he will be pulling them in the order that he is placing them. So, if Stacy's not online, she should be. So we have Winston Walters got pulled first. All right, Stacy, I'm glad you're still there, and I'm glad you get to see. Alrighty, we had a little internet glitch there for a second. So, Stacy, I am looking through 4 sheets of paper to try to get to Winston's entry. Let's see.
Hey, Vicky.
Hey, guys.
Nice to be over.
Okay, Kat and Luke are going back for a nap, but hey, Kat, Luke, get online and give us your website address so that people can find where they can find you. Kat and Luke are leaving the building, going to go take a nap with the baby. You know, they have the little one. Okay, this is Walter's Betty Lou. Oh my gosh, we love Walter's Betty Lou. Okay, for those of you who remember the wonderful female shown by the Walters Livestock, I am thinking Walter's Betty Lou was her calf at side. And Winston is nodding his head very nicely. Thank you, Winston, for helping me with that. So Walter's Betty Lou has been probably in more championship photos than any other calf in the arena. Because she just was like, her mama was show cow of the year, well, once, and we're thinking twice. And she has been on many backdrops. So woohoo to Walter's Betty Lou. What a great name. And then we're going to go look and see who we have in the ring for V8 Ranch. V8 Ranch is sitting in that second spot. Thank you, Stacy. I agree. Okay. I appreciate it because thank you for confirming I was right in knowing who Walter's Betty Lou was. Every now and then I get things right. Sometimes I get a little confused. So, V8 Ranch. Okay, we have Miss V8 718/8 sitting in that second spot, and she is sired by the famous Mr. V8 191/7. So we have Walter's Livestock. I did. I will tell Winston you said hi. Stacy says hi. Okay. He's like smiling, so we're good. So V8 Ranch has Miss V8 718/8 with Mr. V8 191/7 sitting in that second spot. And of course, we have Walter's Betty Lou. And Walter's Betty Lou is sired by Walter's HOLLIS 417/8. So Walter's Betty Lou is going to stay in that first spot. Followed by the V8 Ranch entry, Miss V8 718/8. And then we're going to move along to Bullseye Ranch. And we are going to have Bullseye Ranch. We have a couple of entries of Bullseye Ranch. So we have Miss BER Rosalie 514, sired by Mr. BER Cash 336.
Second place there. After the show's tremendous amount of fuel transportation, real thick from the end, a lot of spring, a really fun natural fitness here. We'd like to go ahead and just help Patricia Schrader for evacuation travels for third about first place. So we definitely shows tremendous amount of natural fitness also. Third place there, real long shot of him. Maybe like why the overall natural fitness can get behind, especially behind that short really compared to the first two rounds of the class. Another half of that tremendous amount of bone, feminine just travels up against that fun things. Fourth place Heifer. Heifer shows a lot of natural things. Not as long side as the Heifers in front of her. A lot of things when you look at her behind the hump, over the top, travels with good 7 feet legs, a lot of specifics of bone, feminine package. As we get further down, we're going to start closing overall production of femininity compared to the top Heifers and the passengers. Very, very strong. Overall, very good impressive group of females.
Oh my gosh, that is really interesting news, Stacy. Thank you for letting us know. That's really cool. So everybody, Winston's sister, Mary Kate, showed Betty Lou's grandmother. So Betty Lou has been in the family. Her genetics have been in the Walters family a long time. So congratulations to Winston. And that is super cool. And Stacy will be here later today. I think the Walters Livestock gang in the mint-colored shirts are super excited that Betty Lou is coming back in for Division Drive. If you have a favorite, let us know. Let us know who you are rooting for. So it looks like we are going to go into, if I have this correct, the Division Drive. Yep, we're going into Division Drive. Again, some of the best of the best. So we are going to have winners from class 2, 3, and 4. Oh man, Brad, I wish you had come down. Brad Giesberg, this is our second largest show of the year. So maybe next time. And Brad, just run us on your phone and you can watch later today when you are, when we get to Grand Champion and stuff. We're really glad that Brad Giesberg, good friend, has some really cute kiddos, lovely wife, and he has joined our Brahman family. We know him, Carl and myself know him from the reining horse industry, so we're glad that Brad has joined the Brahman family. He has some beautiful Brahman cattle. Brad, you're going to have to get your little ones in the Pee-wee showmanship. They had it on yesterday, and we have some video from there. Make sure you come down next year, and we can find a animal for your little one. And Kelvin Moreno, glad to see you in the house. Wish you had been here, but we sure understand. I'm not sure, Kelvin, are you in Florida or are you in Texas today? Because Kelvin has ranches, Moreno ranches. They are in Florida and they are in Texas. So right now we are looking at our winners from Class 2. That is going to be the Becker Livestock entry. This is Miss 5H Raven, 1/8. She is a JDH ELROY MANSO daughter. That's her right in front of me. Then we are going to move along to Class 3. That was, hey Kelvin. Class 3 was the HOLLIS Decker entry. That is Miss J.H. Rosetta. That's her out of the middle class. That's Miss J.H. Rosetta, 56/7. That is a Mr. V8 458/7 daughter. And then, of course, we go to Betty Lou. We just like saying that name. That's a great name. Miss Betty Lou. And Betty Lou is a Walters Livestock entry. That's sired by Walters HOLLIS 417/8. Alrighty, Stacy. I bet Stacy's doing the happy birthday dance. Winston is champion, calf champion. Awesome.